Wait. What? I got a dislike on this video? Oh, hell no. Hello there, guys. My name is John Lim Dimas, and welcome again for another new episode of the House of Factory Podcast Show. Another new episode of my Motivational Rant Series for the month of March. How's everyone doing today, guys? Are you guys just hustling out there, hustling on whatever you're very passionate about, whether it's Twitch streaming, creating content on YouTube, social media, investing on cryptocurrency, on Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever it is, guys, just please go ahead and comment down below, or matter of fact, go ahead and comment the emoji 100, so that way I get to know if you guys are really grinding out there and you're following your own very own passion. And you know what? Other than that, guys, I want to go and start this episode by just giving a quick huge shout out to some of the few certain content creators that I've been connecting with for the past few months and so on. And first and foremost, I want to go and give a quick shout out to ChanceMac for letting me use some of his music for this podcast intro and outro. Amazing guy to connect with. You can go and get in touch with him on Twitter at ChanceMac. I'll basically go ahead and provide all of their social medias in the description below, so that way you guys get to follow them. But by the way, great guy to follow, great guy to connect with, and to work with as well. And I also want to go and give a quick shout out as well to one of my business colleagues that I used to work with a very long time ago, and I got to reconnect with him. His name is Sander Humes. So how you doing there, bro? I hope that crypto is getting that bank. And also I got the opportunity as well to connect with one of the new content creators that I connected with a few weeks ago, and her name is, or should I say, she's a young lady all the way down from New York. Her name is Miss Tin Crypto. So go ahead and give her a follow on Twitter at Miss Tin Crypto. She basically does everything on cryptocurrency and so on. So I'm really glad I get to connect with her, but I haven't really gotten the chance to talk to her much lately. And one last person I want to go in and give a shout out is gonna be to Little Leonessa, aka Jules. She's basically a full-time Twitch streamer all the way down from Texas, and I'm really amazed at what you can do when you just put some effort and work onto in order for you to pursue what you really want to do in life. So congrats there, Jules. Keep grinding out there. Don't give up, and eventually you're just gonna get to the point where you can get on to Ninja's level. Amazing content creator to connect with, by the way, guys. So to get this episode started, guys, I just want to go on and briefly summarize out what's on episode's agenda. So today we'll be talking about haters, but what exactly on all about the haters? Well, you know what, guys? That's coming up. I noticed lately that there's only 46% of you guys that are currently unsubscribed to this channel. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. No big deal. So the only small thing that I ask from you guys is go ahead, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell icon over there, so that way you'll get notified for any of the new episodes that I drop lately on YouTube. And did I forget to mention that I start to drop some YouTube shorts now? It's basically short clips from my episodes. They're pretty fun to watch with, and they're pretty motivational as well. So, like I said before, don't forget to subscribe, and that way you'll get notified as well. Oh, and then I gotta start giving disclaimers now and warning, basically, because some of these episodes that I created, it may hurt some few people out there. They may say, "Oh my gosh, she did not just say that." Oh yes, I did, guys. But the point is, I just want to give you guys a quick warning that every episode of my Motivational Rant Series, it's about to go down, and I always get real. I don't play around. So if I offend you somehow, that just means that what I'm saying is true. So other than that, guys, shall we get on to the nature of my rant? Let's go. So the nature of my very own rant is pretty simple. Every single one of us, I'm pretty sure we already have a hater out there, you know. I mean, I don't know anyone out there who doesn't have a hater. You know, I mean, can you name me one, guys? Yeah, I thought so. But anyways, in today's episode, I want to talk about one of the hardest things about when dealing with a hater. I know there's different things out there, but I feel like one of the hardest things when it comes to dealing with your haters is basically paying them no mind, or in other words, stop paying attention to them. You gotta stop caring too much on what they think and so on. So I feel like that's one of the most, or should I say, that's one of the hardest things to do when it comes to that type of haters and so on. And another thing is, I feel like this topic of haters is such a broad topic in the first place that I can practically do different episodes about it. And yes, there's a light bulb out there, so content. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so that way I'll get to post more episodes about haters and so on. It's a really great content. And overall, the topic haters is basically one of my favorite things to talk about when it comes to the field of entrepreneurship, because haters out there, it's just so unique, and it's just mind-boggling sometimes why they become haters in the first place. But that's okay. That's going to be for another time as well. And what got me inspired in this episode, or should I say, what got me inspired to record this episode today is because, number one, if you guys noticed on the few seconds of this video, there was a scene of me doing a B-roll, right? So basically I was saying I got my first dislike on one of my episodes from last month, and I was pretty surprised. So a first dislike on my video, naturally I would react pretty bad. But you know what? Not that I thought about it, it isn't really so bad. So to me, really, getting a dislike on one of my YouTube videos or in my podcast episodes per se, I feel like it's an accomplishment. We should get, you know what? We should have some sort of an accomplishment when we get a dislike, because for me, getting a dislike on any of the videos is just making progress out there. So that's why I record this episode. But there's more to that. Now let's go ahead and get on to the part where I want to talk about what kind of triggers them or cause them to do it in the first place. And I feel like, and as I said before, it's one of the hardest things to do when it comes to your haters. But I want to tell you few more things about it. Okay, so first of all, it's only natural that we react to whatever a hater say to us, whether it's good or bad. It's only natural, and it's totally fine. And you know what? What's not okay is that when we take it to the next level and we get way too sensitive about it, that's what's wrong with it, And you know what? Honestly, I feel like we care way too much on what other thinks of us, which leads to us having higher levels of insecurity. And you know what? I think it's time for us to stop caring about what they say, because the less we care, the better we can move forward, and we can just keep grinding out whatever we want to do. We just got to stop caring about what they say. I know it's hard, but believe me, it's a process. And you know what? I think having a hater isn't such a bad thing at all. If you really think about it, having a hater isn't just like some sort of an annoying neighbor where they say, "Oh, you can't do that. Oh, your videos suck," and and all that. And you know what, guys? If you've gotten this far from this episode, please, I just want to ask a quick thing, and please give a thumbs up to this video if you see a massive value to this video. I really appreciate for the like and the comment down below. It really helps the YouTube algorithm out there. And you know what, guys? Just a question of the day. How do you guys typically deal with any of the haters out there? How do you guys deal with them? However you deal with them, please just comment down below and tell me more. How do you usually do them? And guess what, guys? Check this out. I'm about to close this episode down by just saying some few things about haters, or should I say, how can you kind of like stop paying more attention to your haters, So I think, first of all, you gotta stop being too emotional with these haters, because the more you get too emotional with these haters, the more they're just gonna get you on their nerves and all that. And you're doing exactly what they want you to do in the first place. So please, just don't get too emotional. Secondly, never, and I mean never be afraid of your haters, but instead be afraid of the ones who listen to those haters. And third one, and this is a good one, just listen carefully. Haters, and I mean haters, are basically the biggest whining ass jealous quitters in the world. In translation, they're the biggest pussy in the entire world. And I'm sorry, that's the 100% truth out there, guys. They're just jealous quitters, They're the ones who've done this in the past, and now they believe it's their turn to make you feel so bad, and they want you to quit as well because they didn't succeed at first, That's all. That's all there is to it. And lastly, guys, haters will be always your spectators. they're the ones who's always gonna be watching you succeed, and they're just gonna be jealous as hell because you're doing so much better than them, and so on. And I kind of talk about more about this, about haters, on the previous episode that I did. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much the end of this episode. I had a blast on recording this episode. I really love the topic of haters, so just want to go ahead and give another U-Child for Chance back for letting me use his intro and outro of this podcast. And the full episode of this episode will be live soon to all the podcasting platforms out there, wherever you listen to. And you can go ahead and give us a follow on social media such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And hey, did I forget to mention we're about to go live on TikTok soon, so make sure to check it out soon. It's gonna be in the description below. Other than that, guys, I really appreciate you guys coming into this episode and watching and listening. I really appreciate it. Other than that, have a nice day and keep hustling out there, guys. John Lim Dimas signing out.